Okay, so I'm recording this because right here in my hand, you see this? You see this? You see this? This is the remaining amount that I needed to reach my goal to go to Los Angeles. So, woo! I did it! I did it! I did it! So, I am celebrating tonight, and I'm making this video to say a few things because I need to say a few things, you know, but yeah, I'm just really excited. So anyways, this is really actually a thank you video. Most of it's going to be a thank you video because there's like 5 million people that I want to thank for everything and whatnot because I finally am here and I'm going to do it and blah, blah, blah. So, there's like in this week, I will be buying my plane ticket to go to Los Angeles sometime in June to sign a lease for my new home, and then hopefully the first or second week in August I will be out there just in time for my birthday when I'm going to turn 21 in Los Angeles. So I'm pretty excited right now. Okay, so down to the thanks. I'm using my phone, my Facebook friends to bear with me because it's going to be a lot to make sure that, you know, I cover everybody. So here we go. All right. Jade, you're first because you're in the A's. So Jade, I love you so much and you're amazing and I'm so glad that I met you. Honestly, you're one of those people that I have like enjoyed every second of these last few months, and they've been some hard effing months, you know, working hard that have made me laugh and have made me smile, and you're an amazing person and I love you so much. Okay, on to the next person. This is going to be a lot. I'm telling you guys, it's just going to be a lot. Okay. So, my 2 lane friends, Nick and Eamon and Brian and SD and just Pepper and everybody. If I forgot any of y'all, I'm so sorry. But thank you guys. Like, thank you for the many of nights that we spent in New Orleans together and just talking and getting drunk and actually discussing things, because that's what I love. And y'all are such great people, and I know that y'all are all going to be so successful. Thank you, Eamon, especially. You know, you've been such a good friend to me, such an amazing friend. From nights like on your trampoline together and like just discussing life and everything, and actually listening to me and thinking that I have something to say, because you're a brilliant man. You're so smart, and you actually cared what I had to say, and I appreciate that so much. And I love you guys. Like, I love all of y'all. Thank you for everything. So I should have wrote this down, but I'm just too excited. Brittany Bullock, we just became really close, you know. You've just been around a lot, and it was awesome to find out that we have like the same personality type, that we were INFJs together, and I don't know, you're just a great soul, and you're also one of those people that actually cared what I had to say and actually listened to me, and that meant a lot to me. And I just think you're absolutely beautiful, and you just have a good heart, and that means so much to me. And let's see. I'm trying, guys. Chels. My computer's gonna do this stupid thing, so just bear with it because it like does this weird thing when I'm on too long on YouTube while trying to upload a video. I apologize. Okay, but anyways, Chels, you bought my plane ticket up to Colorado. You have been here since, God, I don't even know how long, you know, and you have always soothed my soul in this way. I know that I can come to you about anything, and I don't come to a lot of people about anything, you know. I don't talk to people about my problems, but you're one of those people that I know that I can talk to and come to, and you thirst for knowledge, you know, and I love that. I love that you are always hungering and always asking for, like, someone, you know, asking the world around you and asking questions, and that is such a rare quality to have nowadays because people really don't care to know things anymore, and you do. You're one of my best friends, you know. You are welcome to stay on our couch in LA at any time, you know, like this woman right here, okay, Chelsea, she gave me like $150 to add to this, you know, money that I'm trying to save up. Like, she's actually like not only have been there like mentally, but she's also been there like, she has given me like material things to help this thing go along, you know, her money and her time and everything like that, and that's just so awesome, and I appreciate it so much, Charles. I love you. I love you more than anything, and you're just one of the greatest people I know, and I love you. Okay, moving on. Aubrey, thanks for putting up with my bullshit. No, really though. Aubrey, I'm so glad that I met you. I'm so glad, you know, you came to that party and we hung out that night, and just everything like that. And I'm so glad that you've been such a part of my life, and that we spent so many nights together just hanging out and chilling and laughing and talking about things and communicating. And I don't know, you're just great, you know, like, you are absolutely wonderful, and I know that I can be a lot to handle sometimes, and you've always found a way to, like, deal with it, and that's great. And I love you, Aubrey. You're amazing. So, moving on. La 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 la. Taylor. Hey. Boyfriend of 5 years. The only man that I've ever loved. How are you? No, thank you for still loving me, for still being here for me, for still listening to me, for still everything. I can say that if it wasn't for our relationship, I wouldn't be here and I wouldn't be doing this. And you were the person on Christmas that at the time that I needed the most to say it, when I was New Year's actually, and I was looking around and I was like, you know what, Taylor, it's the one thing that I really want to do right now is being in Los Angeles and be working towards acting, and that's all I've ever wanted to do. And you looked at me, and I mean, this is when we were still trying to make everything work, and you were like, do it. You know, and I'm gonna get emotional. And you told me that it was okay to do it, and you said, you know, like, go for your dreams, Devin, and like, you were the first person that ever let me know that it was okay to do that, and that meant a lot to me. And you are still one of my best friends. You know, I still care so much about you and everything like that, and you have been through like so much with me. We spent our entire childhood growing up and our entire high school and everything like that, and you've always had faith in me, and you still think like I'm this great person, you know, even after everything that we've done. I'm sorry, guys, that I'm crying, and that just means a lot to me. So I do love you, Taylor. Thanks for everything. Okay, I knew I was gonna get emotional. This is a big day for me. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to list some people right now that aren't necessarily close to me, but they have impacted me in some way or another. Kelsey Elizabeth, Katie McCauley, Brandy Talley, Jessica Stevens, all of you people. I don't like spend any time with you on a regular basis, but if there was anybody in this world that I could point to and be like, whatever comes out of their mouth, like, listen to it because they have something to say, it's definitely you people. Y'all are, I don't know, y'all have been so welcoming, and y'all listen, and I mean, as you can see, it's obviously really important to me, and I don't know, I think that y'all are absolutely brilliant and beautiful, and just everything under the sun, and y'all are what all women should strive to be. Y'all are great people, and I wish that I had more time to spend with y'all because I love every single one of y'all, and I just think that y'all are absolutely amazing, and continue what you're doing, and if you stay down here, I don't know if some of y'all are or not, but keep on, you know, because it's people like you that we need, and everything like that. So, oh, Cassie as well. Cassie, you're right here. Cassie, I love you, Cassie. I do. You know, like, we work together and everything like that, and we just worked in different shifts. We didn't even get to spend much time together, but every time you post something on Facebook, or every time I see anything that you have to say, I'm so there with it, and I'm so, like, in tune with you, and I love that, and I think you're so fucking strong. You were one of the strongest people I know. You're so outspoken. You tell people what needs to be said, and you're not scared to say it, and you're freaking amazing. Like, I think you're absolutely great and wonderful, and I love you, Cassie. Let's see. Amanda, my love, I miss you so much. I really do. You're one of also those other people that, like, I don't get to see much often anymore, but you're also one of those people that I think are really, really strong. I know that you've been through so much in your life, and you've turned in such a beautiful, beautiful mother, and it's totally your life now, and you're so dedicated to it, and parenting is such a big aspect for me, and I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Oh, my boss, David. David, I know you'll probably never watch this video, but I'm going to make you watch it tomorrow when we're at work, because, David, I've spent 3 years at the country club. 3 years at the not 3 years, I'm sorry, 3 times at the country club. I've been there since I was 15. That's like 5 years. But anyways, and every time I've come to you and been like, David, look, I don't have any work. Can you please give me a job? You're like, yeah, Devin, I'll give you a job. And, like, you've honestly grown into, like, one of my best friends. I love working at the country club solely for the fact that I get to see you every day. Like, I hate it, but I'm like, you know what, today I get to see David, and you're such a great person. This is another man who would probably hate that I'm even saying this, but he came to the West End and he tipped me $100. Like, who does that, you know? Like, because he knew how hard I work and how much I want this, and he's just like, he's just there. I'm gonna start crying again because I just love people that are so nice and so good. And David's one of those people, you know, like, I'm so glad to have you in my life. You know, like I said the other day when I was talking to somebody and they're like, what are you going to miss? And there was a few things, and one of them was like my boss. I love David. I love him. I love you, David. You'll be watching this tomorrow. Oh, let's see. La 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 la. I'm moving on, going through all these people. I'm sorry, I'm down to, this is killing me. My Books a Million crew. I spent, I think, 2 years working there, and I missed y'all so much. Angie and Danny and everything like that. Angie, you would sit there at that desk, and you'd be looking through those Star magazine. You'd be like, Devin, I can't wait to see you in this one day. And you'd be like, tell me all about Los Angeles. And you were all there for me. And I think, I told you, Angie, I told you that if I ever get a red carpet moment, you're going to be there. Like, I will give you whatever the hell you want, Angie. You have got the world for me because you are phenomenal. And, again, one of the greatest, goodest people in this whole world, and you always had faith in me, always. Danny and Joshua, I miss y'all so much. I miss spending 12 o'clock midnight getting so delirious and being delirious Devin and doing crazy things like orbiting y'all, and y'all would just laugh at me, and y'all were great, you know, like I miss playing D&D with y'all. I miss like just spending time with y'all. I really do miss y'all so much. Y'all made that store for me, and I loved seeing y'all, and y'all brought out this goofy and craziness in me that was just, it was so nice and so kiddish, like I could just be a child, and I love y'all, and thanks for that. I miss y'all a lot. Cecily, who also probably will never watch this video. Cecily, you probably don't know this, but you're the reasons why I've become one of the strongest females that I know. I can recall spending hours sitting at your desk, and you were a teacher, but you were also one of my friends, and I remember you telling me, you know, the like different things to do, like just talking about how strong it was to be a female and how much it was to be independent, and just there were so many things that you taught me about being a woman and being an independent woman and being somebody that can live without a man, that I am so thankful for, because it's kind of like this like part of my being now. And you're the one that told me that, like you were the one that I looked up to. You're one of the strongest women I know, and you're still at the same time so womanly and I think that's so beautiful, and you were definitely my role model, and I hope, you know, if I can be half the woman that you are, then I'll be good. Okay, moving on. Oh, la 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 la. Sorry guys. JK and Jenna. I was in a really bad spot. Really bad spot. I was still like I was at the end of the bad spot, but I was still in it. And I don't even know how this day came about, but y'all were like, you gotta come to the bridge. You gotta come to the bridge. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the bridge. And I can remember going underneath that bridge, and it was the most, like, it was just so peaceful. And I knew everything was gonna be right, you know? That bridge, our bridge moments are the best thing that ever happened to me, ever. Because ever since then, I've been like this positive nature and this positive force. And I'm like, be positive, be positive. And it's because y'all showed me that I could be that. And y'all are the people that are like, every day that are like, you know what? Devin is, when you get famous, Devin, and when you, like, get there, Devin, and blah, 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 like, you always, like, y'all are so sure of it, and you're so certain of it, and you keep me pushing, and you make me laugh, and y'all are my best friends. Y'all are part of my small group of best friends that I am so glad that I'm there. You know, JK, you teach me to be adventurous every day. I'm not an adventurous person. I don't do certain things. I'm so in my head and so mental and so reading. But you're like, step out on that ledge, Devin. You know, like, do something crazy. Like, just be adventurous, live a little. And I do because of you. And Jenna, we can sit and talk for hours and discuss things, and it's so important to me that I can actually do that. I'm probably gonna have to make 2 videos, just letting you know, guys. And but it's so important to me that I can do that with you, and I love you, Jenna, and you've turned in such a beautiful woman. You used to be so shy and so recluse, and you've opened up a lot, and you think a lot, and that's so great. La 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 la. Kaylin, I don't know if you'll watch this either, but I miss you a whole bunch. You know, like you were like when things got really, really bad, you were one of the only people that were still around. And we used to, you know, my times in Destin with you, I will never ever forget. They were pretty fucking great. And I love you for that. And I miss you a whole bunch. Okay. Chad Colchin. I don't know what this universe was thinking or why it looked down on me or why it blessed me in any way or form, but thank God Chelsea brought me a ticket to Colorado, and thank God that I met you in Colorado, and thank God I met you, you know? I don't know why you even listened to me or why you even gave me a chance, but you did. And if it wasn't for you, I would have never saw the place that I was going to live at for the first time. I would have never, there's so many things that just wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for you. And you have really, really also been one of those people that pushed me. I can remember, you know, being up in the hills with you and sitting at that table and you being like, you know what, you have this naive sense of view of, being out here and that you're going to do it. And he was like, the people that have that naive view are the people that make it. And you meant so much to me. You looked at me and you were like, I want you to succeed and do everything that you can because I've been in your spot. I want you to tell all those people back home, fuck you, because I've been there. You know, I've had people tell me that it's stupid and then it's not going to work. And I want you to be able to do that because it is. Because you came from, you know, the same thing. You worked your way to where you are now and you're so successful and you're such a smart and kind guy. And, you know, thanks for, listening to me cry about things and thanks for just showing me things and thanks for everything that you've given me, Chad. You know, you've given me a lot, you know, things that I couldn't afford, and you helped out with that, and you've just been like this rock that supported me through this, and it means so much to me, and I can't thank you enough for that. You know, I don't even know what I could do, but I wish that I could just stress the importance of how great it is that you're in my life, and thank you, and you'll be partying with me when I get to LA. Yeah, we're gonna get super trash. So, moving on. Another person that I miss, Parker. You're the only thing that I miss about college. You're the only thing that I loved about college. You know, I haven't talked to you in forever and we used to be so close. You wrote me every single day when you were in France, and that was one of the sweetest things. So you wrote me this beautiful, beautiful letter about how important our friendship was together, and you meant so much to me, you know, I did not party in college, you know, I was working full-time and not working full-time, but I was just working my butt off, and I was also working, but it didn't matter because the moments that meant so much to me was sitting outside our dorm, you know, smoking a cigarette and just talking and laughing and just, sitting in, bars because we didn't dance, and we just sit there and we would just joke and crack up about people and talk about life, and, I don't know, you're one of my favorite people in this world, Parker, and you're one of my favorite memories about USM, and I thank you so much for being a part of it. So, moving on. All right. Jake, I can't wait to see you. I can't wait for us to go on this trip. We have to do it, you know, before August, obviously. But, Jake, you're also one of those people that have been here for me, you know? You've always been like, Devin, it was so sweet when you were like, you're one of my favorite people in the world. And even though you joke about my feminist, views all the time, you're such a great person. And you're one of my, I love you to death. And I miss you a whole damn bunch. It sucks that you live so freaking far away, and I don't know. You're pretty great, Jake. You really are. Alrighty, moving on. La 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 la. Todd. Alright. So I'm sitting in the aisle. Obviously, y'all, I'm a very dramatic person, so I have these crazy events in my life, but I can remember sitting in the aisle, closing time at Books A Million, and I'm sitting there bawling my eyes out at one of the lowest periods in my life where everything that could possibly happen is going to shit. And you looked at me and you said, Devin, I really want you to get out of this. And you said, because I think that you're going to grow up to be one of the most beautiful people in this world and one of the most intelligent and somebody that's of worth. And you were like, I can see that, and you have such this great potential. Please get there. And, you know, that meant a lot to me that someone saw that in me. And you always did. And you know, like, I can't wait till we hang out soon because I really want to see you before you leave. And I'm so glad that your art is all going very well for you. But thanks for being a part, you know, of my life, Todd, and thanks for seeing in me at the worst periods of my life, one of the times where like I didn't deserve to be alive because I was such a horrible and depressing and sad and like reckless person. And I know that it hurt everyone around me, including you, but you were still like, I know in there is somebody that's just, is so far above this and who's so far above, you know, a lot of things, and that you can be that, and I want to see you be that because it's going to be so beautiful. And I hope that I've done you proud, Todd. I really have. I hope that I've turned into something that you can look at and be like, she did good. Moving on. Oh, I'm getting to the end. Mallory, I miss you so much. Mallory, if there's anybody that I wish that I could be, it's you. I wish every day that I was more clever and that I was more witty, and you were that. You were just so funny, and but not only that, but you're witty because you're an intelligent woman, you're a strong woman, you're a smart woman, and you're at the same time, you just can laugh at life. You know, I need to learn how to do that more, and I get so upset every day because I'm like, damn, I wish that I could just like be this clever and witty person, and this female that was just like, I was just witty. I think that's one of the greatest qualities in the world, and you have it, and I miss you, Mal. Like, I miss you so much. You were this ray of sunshine, and I think that you're so attractive in so many different ways, and you're just so awesome. And I miss you. I miss you a whole damn bunch. God, guys, I'm sorry. There's just a lot of people that I've got to, like, you know, throw out there. Kelsey, Maureen, I just wanted to say this. I will never forget the day that you're walking out of my house, and I looked at you and I was like, Kelsey, do you really think I can do this? Do you really think that this isn't something, you know, that's just wild and crazy? And you looked me right in the eye and you said, I know you will. Like, I know you will get there. And those are one of those also, like, life moments where I was like, it kept me going, you know, it kept this whole strive going because I can look back on it and be like, someone knows that I will, you know, just as much as I think that I know that I do, and it's nice to see somebody else that has that. Thanks for being, you know, there for a lot of different things and for sticking with me through a lot of different things. And I'm so sorry that things happened the way they did, but it was really great having you around, and it was really great for you to be there through a lot of different things. And thanks for being my friend, Kels. I really, really, really appreciate that. Alrighty. Alright, guys, we're getting close. Leash. Leisha. We've been friends since high school, and I don't even know what to say to you because, like, it's not going to, you know, like, you're still going to be here, and I know how you are about sappy things, so I'll just say this, that, thanks, Alicia. You're also one of those people that were there, they were like, all this crap. You know, like, I don't think y'all realize, but my 19th year was the worst year of my entire life. Y'all can't even comprehend the crap that I went through when I turned 19. And that year was horrible. And these people, like Alicia, still are here, a part of my life when no one should be here after all of that stuff. But Alicia's here. And Alicia, I love you. I love you so much. I can't wait to buy you a tiger and a golf cart and all the tequila you want so you can run around my big old mansion and, like, knocking over shit, and, like, you can ride on my coat wings all the way, babe, because you've been there for me forever. I love you so much. I love you. I miss you. I can't wait to see you in June, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. You're great. Right. I know y'all are probably irritated and bored. You know, like, if you don't want to wait till the ending message of this video, you don't have to, but it's gonna be pretty epic. Shit, I hope I'm not skipping anybody. If I skip anybody, y'all just tell me, because I will, like, write a comment, a really, really long ass comment about how great you are. Let's see. I'm in the S's. I'm getting there. I'm in the S's. S. Said you. Talked about you. I'm sorry. Sarah, why are you not... Did you delete your Facebook? You deleted your Facebook. Sarah Perwin. Why did you delete your Facebook? Sarah Perrin, that's what I have to say about Sarah Perrin. Sarah Perrin made my summer last year. She's like, I love her to death. I love her to death. My back porch, I will forever miss it. It'll be one of the top things that I miss about Mississippi because of Sarah Perrin. Like, me and Tess, we sat on that back porch and we laughed for hours about the stupidest shit in the world. Like, I don't even know, God, so many days I thought to myself, I'm like, these are the days I miss. These are the days I'm going to miss, and I'm going to miss the hell out of you, and you have to come visit, and you have to come see us. And I love you, Tess. I love you so much. I love that you can, you're also one of those people that'll be talking to somebody and be like, Devin's going to do it. You'll say something like, no, but she is. She really, really is. She's there. And you're also one of those people that have total faith in, this crazy dream of mine. Timmy, thank you. There was a time period where I had no friends, and I spent every single day at that tattoo shop, and you were my only friend. And you're always so caring. You've got this hard surface and everything like that, but underneath it all, it's this really soft person, really kind person, really nice person, and you've always been there. You were there to help me, and you did this beautiful work on my side, and you're one of my. I think you're so fucking talented. Anybody, if they want to tattoo, go to Timmy. He's so great at what he does, and he puts a lot of effort and time into it. And he's also, don't be fooled by his cussing and his tattoos and his tough nature and everything like that. You can get a smile out of him, I promise. He's a great guy. Alright, we're at the end. Okay. Wow. Sorry this video is so long. Dean, you're in here. You're one of the last people. I miss you, Dean. I do. I don't get to see you so much anymore. Another one of those people that I don't get to see so much anymore, But I have to think about, time, in the past and where you have been with me and everything like that. And Dean, I'm sorry, this is going to chime 11 times to tell me that it's 11 o'clock. So I know it's fucking annoying. But anyways, Dean. Dean. High school drama club, you're the man. No, me and you and drama were inseparable, and we spent every single freaking day together, and you're always there for me, and you were just so supportive, and you were so I don't know, you always tried to make me laugh, and you always tried to make sure that I was okay, and you put that little, light back in me when things got bad. You could always do that. You could always make me laugh. You could say some stupid rhyme like house mouse, and you would just die laughing, and your laugh in general just cheered me up more than anything in this world possibly could. I think your laugh is one of the greatest things in the entire world, Dean. And I miss you a lot. So, hopefully my parents made it through this video because y'all are the last. I'm so lucky to have the parents that I do. I feel so bad for people that don't have such supportive parents or just great parents in general. Let me tell you something. My mom and dad they have done everything in their life. They have sacrificed everything. They have worked their ass off in jobs that they don't even particularly like so that me and my brother can have a great life. My mother has spent hours upon hours upon hours upon hours sitting at the table every night after she's worked from an 8 to 5 job with my brother, making sure that he got his homework done, making sure that he could graduate and everything like that. My mom has sacrificed so much for us, and so much she's just my brother's rock, and she's there for them, him and us. And she's one of the most supportive people in the world. I've learned so much from my mother. My mother has taught me, to question everything in life. She's taught me to be my own person. She's always given me support. The day that I told her that I was dropping out of college and that I wanted to go to Los Angeles, instead of freaking out on me and telling me that it wasn't going to be a bad thing, she looked at me and she's like, I really wanted you to finish college because I didn't. But she was like, I can see this makes you happy. And she was like, and I want you happy. So go and do that, And all reigns. I dropped out the next day, and she was all there. And that was so I'm sorry, I'm crying again. But that is so important to me. And I don't know, my mom's just one of the best people in the entire world. She's got such a great heart, and I love her so much. And so anyways, okay, and Daddy. Oh God, we get in our spit spats all the time, but you know it's just because we are the same exact person. And you're also one of those people, you know, you were like better than mom about it. You were like, yeah, I always knew you could do this. I always told you that you were a freaking awesome actress. Like, go and do it. And you were like, go, 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 go. You know, you've been supportive since day one. Like, you always told me that I could do this. And like, I come home and you make me laugh every day. Every day you have something to like say. You're one of the funniest people in the world. And I know that, like, I'm your little girl. Like, I can remember being 12 years old and having, like, some bitchy little girls, like, calling me out and being so mean to me. And you coming home and you holding me in your arms and just telling me how much, like, it didn't matter and everything like that. Like, you've always been my protector. That's what you are, my dad. You are my protector. You're my hero. You're the person that's always had my back. And you've always, like, stuck up for me. And that means so much to me. Y'all are the best parents in the entire world. Like, I don't even care. And no one can, like, dispute this. Because, like, I know that y'all are the best parents I've ever, like, ever. And I'm so lucky to have you. Y'all are great. Thanks, Donovan, also for teaching me so many lessons in life. You know, like, you're not going to watch this either because we're not friends on Facebook because you don't like me being friends on Facebook. But, you know, Donovan, like, you've had to deal with a lot of things that are completely unfair in this world, but you taught me that, like, you know, that you can survive that, and you've managed to keep on and keep on and try to keep a good heart, and you always, you know, you're always praying. I can hear you always praying in your room to be such a good person and stuff like that, and you're such a great guy, and I wish people saw that, and I wish that they saw how much, like, that the people around you affect you and things like that. But thanks for being my brother. Thanks for calling me out on so many different things. It's really cute, actually, and those are things that I'm going to miss. I'm going to miss you telling me to put on clothes, like, all the time. I'm going to miss you being like, Devin, what are you wearing? So, thanks. Okay, so the only other person that I can think of is Corey Waller. Y'all don't know this guy because Corey Waller doesn't get out a lot. Corey Waller stays in his room, and Corey Waller is a recluse, but on the worst day of my entire life, the absolutely awful, awful, awful day, we're going to call it the awful day because it was something happened that, like, not very many people know about ever, but it was the worst day. And I showed up, after it happened, I showed up at Corey's house, and I was bawling, crying. And he didn't ask any questions. He didn't ask anything because he knew that that's how I was. I don't talk about these things. And he went to the bathroom. He ran me a hot bath. He played some Bon Iver. He made me a glass of wine. And he said, take all the time you need. And he doesn't realize how much that means to me. Like, how much that one day was, like, that moment made me believe in, like, humanity when that day I had lost faith in it. And I'll never forget that. I'll never forget the kindness that you gave me, Corey, and I'll never forget, like, all of our times that we've spent together, the poems that we've wrote together, the music that you've shared with me. I mean, the tattoo on my side has to do with you. Like, you showed me Iron and Wine, and you showed me that song, and that song gave me hope and just everything, and you're one of the greatest people in this entire world. I wish you came out more because I wish more people got to see you and know you. Okay, I'm done being emotional. You know, I would think Alex in here too. She doesn't have a Facebook though, and she's coming with me. But, you know, Alex Bullock is, like, my best friend. She's, like, they're everything. Like, I don't, you know, like, it's pointless even talking about her because, like, you know how much that I love her and how much, like, she's just one of the greatest people in the world. She's, like, again, had to deal with so much bullshit, and she's, like, always tries to understand, always tries to communicate, and she made me believe in friendship again, because for a while I lost so many people that I didn't think that it was possible to ever gain somebody that was worth it, and she's fucking worth it. So thanks, Alex. I love you. So here's the end of the video. The other people that I want to thank are all you fucking haters. For everybody that told me that I couldn't. Oh, wait. No. Time out. Jessica Miller and the people at the country club and everybody who came out to see the rabbit hole and has vented to me about how awesome it was will never see this. But I want to thank you guys because y'all mean more than like half of these people. No offense, I love you guys, but these people were complete strangers and were sitting there and being like, more faith than I've ever seen in anybody in the entire world. Like Jessica Miller outside by a fucking tree at the Black Keys concert, who I don't even know. I just remember her name because she spoke so much to me. Was freaking awesome. You know, like it just, y'all were people that had so much faith in me. The guy that asked for my autograph at the rabbit hole and was like, looked at me and was like, I know this is kind of weird, but can I have your autograph? Who had saw all of my plays and was like, you're going to be somebody. Like that meant, like that was it, you know, like I was like, I can do this. And like y'all people mean a lot to me. Now back on track to the haters. All of you guys that have things to say, that who have put me down, you know, who have spread so many rumors. There are so many crazy things that I've heard about me that I was like, damn, you know, like I didn't realize that like I was so like capable of being talked about like in these ways and stuff like that. But and I'm really am a nice person, okay? Like, I don't ever judge you. Even the people that, like, are mean to me, I try not to judge y'all and be mad at y'all. But y'all, like, didn't even know me. And when I was going through my 19th year, y'all put down on me so much. Y'all, like, drove me to the point of, like, yeah. I'm not even going to say it on here because if you've read my blogs, then you know what happened. But yeah, so thanks for that, because no, honestly though, thank you for that. Thank you for, you know, like if I hadn't been on that kitchen in there, like down, you know, on the ground, like thinking that there was no need to go on tomorrow because of you people, I would have never picked my fucking ass back up and been like, get the fuck up and grow the fuck up and be who these people like don't want you to be. And I did, you know, like I was completely alone and I was like, I pulled myself up and I made myself believe that I had something worth living for. And here I am, you know, here I am with like this, and I'm going to Los Angeles, I'm doing it, and I've become one of the strongest people that I know. You know, not to do my own horn, but seriously, I've become fiercely independent and fiercely like I work my ass off, you know, for my dream, and I wouldn't have ever been this kind of person or even a smidgen of this kind of person if it wasn't for you assholes. So thank you. As much as you tried to put me down, you only brought me up. So I'm going to end this video, top it all off. Sorry, it's 37 minutes long. But I just wanted to say in my departing message to Mississippi, I hope that I didn't forget anybody. If I did, my apologies. I will write a long ass letter comment to you on this video. But my parting words of wisdom, if you even care to know, Mississippi, is to stop being such judgmental people. Really, there are so many people here that I see every day who put up walls and who refuse to be the people that they should be because they're so scared of people, you know, just putting them down. And you can be so hateful. You know, just because you go to church every Sunday does not mean that you are God. It does not mean that you can sit there and condemn people and tell them like that they are going to hell or that they are sinning. You know, like if there is a God out there, which I do believe that there is, you know, but if he does exist, he's the most like good in this world, which is love. He is a loving God. He is a forgiving God. Okay, so he's not going to sit there and, you know, I don't believe like this God is like pinpointing people and being like, you're going to hell, you're a horrible person, you're a sinner, like fuck you, because he wouldn't do that. But yet you do it every day. You sit there and you talk about people all the time. You sit there and you're always spreading negativity. You're always like, just stop it. Stop it. You know, you want to make things better? Then love each other and spread goodness and accept each other, listen to each other, communicate with each other, because y'all don't do that either. You just like to communicate with other people about people, which is such the stupidest thing I ever fucking heard in my entire life, because you're only doing it to make yourself feel better. You're only doing it to make like to build your own self up. You're not doing it for the betterment of of humankind. You think that you are, but you're not, you know? Like you're just doing it to fill up your own insecurities. See, it's another thing that I want to leave behind is that all of you people need to learn who the hell you are, and you need to spend some time soul searching and figuring it all fucking out, because insecurities and all this is just going to bring heartache, and it's just going to bring all of this problems, and they're going to project them to other people. So confidence, figure out who you are, love yourself, love everyone around you. So peace and hippie, you know, like just go and just spread peace, man, spread peace. And And the other thing too, just a little feminist rant here, is that girls, just so you know, I mean, like, it's awesome if you do have a guy in your life and everything like that, but you honestly don't have to make them your entire world. Do remember that find out what you love and find out what you do. You know, speaking Boy Meets World here, one of the greatest lines is from Corey and Topanga, and Topanga was like, you know, you go your way, I'll go mine. If we meet in the middle, it's great. That is a great thing to live by. Do your own thing. He'll do his own thing. Eventually, you know, like, you'll find somebody that's right there in the same path as you, and it'll be the most beautiful and pure thing in the world. So, yeah, stop hating other women. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. You know, like, love your own gender, and, so that too. And, you know, that's really all I gotta say. Just thanks, guys, for bearing with me. You know, it's finally come down to it. It's finally come down to this, and, you know, by August, I'll be out of here. I'll be completing my dream, and it's just great. Keep on dreaming, man. Dream, you know, like, that's really what I want to end with, is that you never have to work a day in your life if you really love what you have to do. And, you know, you're so scared of, like, ending up in debt, or, like, you know, just, like, of what people are going to say, of if it's something, like, totally unrealistic. But do it anyway. You only live once. Oh, God. YOLO. No, but it is true in the sense that you really only do. And this is our only life that we have, so you might as well enjoy it, right? So this is what you should do. You should go and do it. You know, even if it's hard, even if everybody tells you not to, even if it seems like it's something that you can't do, fucking dream. Just dream. You know, keep on dreaming, even if it breaks your heart. Country songs. So, yeah, that's what I have to part with. I hope that if you stuck with me, thanks, because we're down to almost freaking a comedy TV show here with this. They're 45 minutes, just in case you didn't know. But, no, not comedy. Those are dramas. I'm sorry. Anyways, ranting here. Just dream. Dream, 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 dream. Love you guys. Had to share all of this. So, oh, we'll be throwing a big party. My dad said that he's going to be throwing a party. Probably for the family, but we're throwing one, me and Alex, when we leave too, and it's going to be freaking huge. And if you love me, you'll be there. If you don't, you'll probably be there as well. But you better believe that it's going to be amazing and awesome and whatnot. So I'll see you there. I'll give you invitations on Facebook when it comes. So peace and love. Bye, guys.